Hi, this is Sovereign, and as you can see, welcome to Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I couldn't personally, for me, rightfully call myself a Let's Play YouTuber, let alone a Let's Play YouTuber that wants to focus on indie games with ignoring what has to be one of the most popular indie games of all time, Five Nights at Freddy's. Especially with the new movie coming out, this is something I had to play. It's a kind of a really funny story about how I got into Five Nights at Freddy's. It was really funny. I was scrolling through Instagram, I saw a reel, and the reel had a Five Nights at Freddy's fan song about sister location. It was You Can't Hide was the song. That got me into Five Nights at Freddy's. And I was like, man, I wonder what this song is for. And eventually, I went and I found out what the song was about. And obviously, I watched Markiplier's playthrough. I've seen it multiple times. I'm aware of the game. I've been aware of the game, but I've yet to play it. So actually kind of sitting down and finally playing the game is so surreal for me. I really can't wait. Like, I'm sure the jump scares will get me at least once or twice, just because the game, even if you see it, playing it is a whole nother thing. So I'm gonna try to get through at least all 5 nights. I know there's a 6th night too. And then, of course, there's the OG 2020 mode. Now, will I be doing 2020 mode? I could not tell you. I'm gonna have to see how the base game goes first. Because if I can't get through the 6th night in just a reasonable amount of time, then there's no way I'm gonna be able to beat 2020 mode. But I think I'll give it the good old college try using the strategies that I've seen. But as for now, I don't have any sort of strategy going into this. I'm just gonna try to go at it pretty organically. Help wanted, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, looking for a security guard to work night shift. This is so surreal playing the game. I've seen this so many times. I don't even know how you play. I don't even know what buttons I should be clicking. Is this like okay, so this is like actually click on the thing. Oh god. Okay, I actually have to click through here. Okay, alright. This is how it's done.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night. I actually worked in that office before you. I'm finishing up my last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So let's just focus on getting you through your first week, okay? Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a magical place for kids and grown-ups alike, where fantasy and fun come to life. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Upon discovering that damage or death have occurred, a missing person report will be filed within 90 days or as soon as property and premises have been thoroughly cleaned and bleached.
Oh my god, I already have 88% till 12 a.m.
Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, but then there was the bite of 87.
The bite of 87.
Yeah. It's amazing that the human body can live without the frontal lobe, you know? Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wired, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how
I didn't realize this phone
your
call
head
was so
forcibly
long.
pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort.
Yeah, discomfort is a really nice way to say death.
The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign
What is
up.
that?
But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
They're all still there, so none of them are wandering about yet. I'm really not sure when / if they I know they definitely come out on the first night, but they're all still there. I see Bonnie, I see... It's time. Oh, hey! Shadow Bonnie! I love Shadow Bonnie. I don't remember if that's rare or not. I know Golden Freddy's rare. But I love Shadow Bonnie. Please. This first night's just gonna be like this. I would like to be doing better on power. But I don't hear anything yet. I mean, I can hear Freddy do his little dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. But they're all still there. Freddy's not out, neither is Bonnie, nor is Chica. And I don't think Foxy's active the first night. Oh my gosh. They've had to make that... There's no way, because that was Golden Freddy and Golden Shadow Bonnie. They had to make that more common. There's no way I got both of those on the first night, just by random chance. Oh my god, Bonnie's gone! Please. Where is Bonnie? Oh, there they are. Where's me? Okay, so I'm here. We go and switch it back here. Because from what I remember, just generally seeing, it doesn't matter. It does not matter if you watch the cameras or not. The only one that matters is Foxy, because Foxy's the only one who like comes running and then you have to stop. The rest of them, you should be able to have some sort of audio cue for it. So while we're here on my first night and I have my wits about me, not being scared out of them, at least. Well, I'm not being scared out of my wits, so I'm gonna be so quiet. Oh my gosh! I don't know. Because I'm hearing music, but I'm not sure what that means. Please. I heard that. I heard it. It kind of begs the question, will I be playing all of the FNAF games? The answer is no. I will not be playing all the FNAF games. Why? For starters, just basic starters. I'm not paying that much money for Security Breach when I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to finish the game anyways, because I am not one of those people who can sit there and play something over and over and over again after I die 15 times. Like that whole thing where like after you can choose to leave or you can choose to stay. And hi. Hello? Like you could choose to stay or like or leave, but if you choose to like stay, you gotta even though I have seen this game 1,000 times, it is such a different experience playing it. I am so scared to flip over my thing. No! Wait, what? What the fuck? I didn't realize Foxy would be out the first night. Oh. That was so genuine. I had no idea that Foxy could be out the first night. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, man, that really sucks. Alright. We're right back into it. I didn't realize Foxy could be out. We're gonna have to listen to that whole last phone call again. I'm aware that this game, I'm aware of like what I just said. I am aware that pretty much what I just said about not wanting to like die over and over again and then come back and try and do everything is kind of a contradiction to what the game's actually about. But there's a big difference for me doing something like this where all I've got to do is spend another 5 minutes in this game,
to help you get settled in on your first night.
and something like in Security Breach where it can be like a 45-minute progress that you lose.
My last week now, as a matter of fact, so I know it can be a bit
that you straight up lose.
But I'm here to tell you, there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine.
Because if I lost 45 minutes of a game because I messed up one thing, I would lose my mind.
Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read.
I would straight up lose my mind.
It's kind of a legal thing, you know. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
We got the first jump scare out of the way. Hey, that was really exciting though. Hey. And then there are other games that I won't be playing. Obviously, I won't be playing Help Wanted. Why? I don't have my VR set up. Even though I think it's a super fun game. Other games I probably won't play in the FNAF series. Probably the one about the kid in the nightmares. I understand it's kind of where like the bite of that wasn't 87. That was something else.
Blah blah blah. Now that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about.
Yeah, they definitely made that like part of the first night now, instead of it being like a rare thing that you get. Unless it was always like that, and maybe it was a different thing. That was Golden Freddy.
Those same stupid songs for 20 years, and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember,
I don't think there's really any reason to check the right now, just because they're still there. So as long as they're still there, I don't really need to check the lights because I know that they're not out.
So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about
I probably won't play the one where the kid's having nightmares just because I wasn't particularly interested in the narrative of the game. And then I might not play the one where the only person you face off against is Spring Trap. I think that was 3? I'm not quite sure which one that is.
Now concerning your safety,
but I won't be playing it just because I'm not personally interested in that game. And I'm only here to have fun anyways. I'm playing FNAF. I am playing the original FNAF as Due Diligence, and then I'll probably play Sister Location at some point because I love that game. That's probably one of my favorite FNAF games. Was Sister Location, and then the Pizzeria Simulator, I think is really fun. Yeah, why was Foxy out? He's not even...
Now that wouldn't be so bad.
He's not even here. Okay, I really can't use any more power this time because I'm already at
animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death. The only parts of you that would likely see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth that pop out the front of the mask.
They're still there, so
yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras and remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
I was aware. Okay, so they're still there for now. So it's 2 a.m. I don't even know where we got to. I think we got to like 4 a.m. last time. I think that my ideal goal is for each hour to use only 20% power. Just because I feel like that's the staying rate for... That's the staying rate for having power when you are at the end. Because if you have power at the end, then you're pretty much good to go. And everybody's still in their place. Another thing I didn't realize kind of watching the game is that you have to click on the lights like twice. You have to click it once to turn it on, you have to click it twice to turn it off. And it's not always going to turn off just because you click it. Are they out yet? No. Maybe they don't come out until 3 for the first night. I'm not really sure. I never paid this much of attention. I was more like, hey, this is a really scary game to watch. Well, it wasn't even a scary game to watch. It's definitively more horrifying to play than it ever was to watch. So for those, you probably couldn't, you don't even know, but my room has an automatic light off at 9, and guess what? It is officially 9 p.m. The last thing I need to do is be distracted right now by my light turning on and off, because it's 9. Yeah, that's Pirate Cove. I don't know why Foxy was out. Was it just because I didn't bother to look at him at all? Is Cheek out yet? No, just Bonnie. You can also see that as I click on the lights, I'm moving my cursor just so slightly to click it off. Still not there. He's not even peeking out. That's why it was tripping me out. I didn't realize he was gonna be out because he's not even out. Man, if I'm having this much trouble with the first night, oh god, 4 a.m. Here's the thing. I can hear them moving. And honestly, when I first watched FNAF, I couldn't hear the movements, I couldn't understand the audio cues, and I still don't know the audio cue. Oh, there he is. He's peeking out. And I still don't know the audio cue for when one of them is actually outside my door. Oh god. He's there. Is Bonnie still there? Nope. Alright. That was Bonnie. He's still there. Look, I'd really appreciate it if y'all respected my privacy. He's still there. I didn't catch if there was an audio cue for Bonnie actually being there or not. He's still there. I also understand that the game is kind of luck-based. You know. Okay, god, it's 5 a.m. It is 5 a.m. He's still there. I've only seen Bonnie. Where's Chica? I don't want to know. I don't need to look. Because it doesn't matter. Because they can jump from anywhere on the map to get to right outside my door. That is the only thing. By watching as much as I have, I understand some of the mechanics of the game. So I understand it's luck-based, and I understand that I don't need to look at all the cameras, which does give me an advantage, at least here in this first night. Now, eventually, it's not going to matter how perfect I am at the game, or not perfect I am at the game, because that's Chica in the kitchen. I know that sound, because it's if you're either going to be perfect or you're not going to be perfect, and you're either going to be able to do it or you're not going to be able to do it, and it won't matter. Please, it is 5 a.m. Foxy's still there. Chica was in the kitchen. Because they're either going to show up and they're going to sit there, or they're not going to sit there. And if they sit there for like 3 minutes, not 3 minutes, if they sit there for like 20 seconds, it's going to feel like 3 minutes, that's for sure. If they sit there for 20 seconds, it doesn't matter how good you are at the game, that's going to eat up way too much power, and you're... Ah! I did it! And you're not going to be able to win. At least that was just the first night. Alright. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, so that was night 1. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this kind of night by night. Now, if we get through night 2 on the first try, I'll do night 3 in the same video. Like I said, it definitely got me off guard that Foxy was out at the very first night. I did not expect that. But overall, I am super, super excited to finally sit down and play this. It is definitely a different experience, and I definitely got there for the first time jump scared. Like I said, I do have a little bit of knowledge going into this about how the game works and how the mechanics work for the game. So I do have a little bit of an advantage just for the first few nights, but like I said, at some point it's not gonna matter. But thank you guys for watching. As always, if you like my content, please remember to like and subscribe. I do have an Instagram, sovereign.games, and I'm going to be playing so much more of this. I really can't wait to get into all the rest of the games that I do want to play and show you guys. But as for that, I will catch you in the next video.